Hey everybody,
Hello.
welcome. This is our fourth episode. We're really excited to be here tonight, today, wherever you're watching this, at whatever time. But yeah, last time we talked about the importance of protecting your energy as well as, distinguishing whether your energy is yours or somebody else's. And this one, we're really going to just talk about, you know, some of the things we have in store for our page and what we're doing and some of our modalities. And we were really thinking about this for a while, and we covered it, I think, a little in our last episode about membership that we have going. And it's really to cultivate people's journey along their whole process of their journey. So whether you're starting out or even if you're more advanced spiritually, you can gain something from this. And also the important part, I feel, is the support team. Because we're really trying to figure out, with our courses, we would have a course, and by the end of the course, it's like no one really wants it to end. It's like everyone's learning, everyone's growing, and everyone's, making relationships with people in the courses. So this is kind of our idea behind the membership route. And we are actually launching our first membership at the beginning of next month. So we're really excited. Yes,
actually Sunday, which is great. And our vision is just to provide support for, like Mike was saying, everybody on their spiritual path, where we can support them, whether they want to go into a business or with their life purpose, provide mentorship to as many people as possible. And this is something that we're both very passionate about, bringing our modalities and what we do together to help people and get ideas from other people, because we also learn from them.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of the things we've noticed is, people come to us to get help as far as, with their own personal life, but also so they can help others.
Yes.
That's a lot of the things we see where it's like they're helping themselves so they can help others and learn modalities or take their practice to the next level to really serve people. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's important to have that support system and that team behind you and your soul family, in a sense that you can go to for advice or, just to vent even.
Yes. I always say we teach people through our experiences to help them, to show them the way, and then they pay it forward by doing the same. Because that's the idea behind spirituality. So to me, that's always amazing. It's always amazing to be able to pay it forward. All right.
All right. So that's all we really wanted to talk about. And now we have a caller. Natalie, are you there?
Hello. Hello, Natalie?
Can you hear us?
Natalie in Bolton, Ontario, Canada. Are you there? Okay.
All right. It's all good.
Yes. Hopefully we will get reconnected.
Yeah, hopefully we get reconnected to you. You've probably been waiting. But yeah, that's all we really wanted to talk about is the importance, I feel like, of having that community, that sense of community. And that's what we've been getting a lot of. And we've been kind of figuring out how the best way to do that. So we're really excited to just bring this to people. And if you're interested in learning more about this and what it offers and what it entails, because, we're talking about it just general, but more in detail, more specific about what's going into it, what things we're going to be covering, just message us on Twin Soul Alchemy at Facebook, get in contact with us, and we'll be more than happy to get everyone the information for that.
That's right. Talk to you about it.
Oh. All right. All right. So anyways, so going back to kind of away from our, the membership, we've been doing modalities for a long time. We've been having modalities we've been doing. So we've been doing mentorship courses.
Yes.
And that's kind of, I think, what started this idea of making a membership, is doing the mentorships and really seeing people expand and grow with each session we did.
Yes.
And then, as I said, kind of dreading that end, kind of dreading it to stop. And, also it's personally when I took courses, because I've took courses as well, I'm a student as well, and I'm always learning new things and constantly on this quest for knowledge. I've realized too that I don't want it to end, or I don't. It's kind of hard to take a course and really feel excited about it, and then by the end of that course, it's like, okay, now I gotta figure out what is the next kind of journey or the next step. With this whole idea, it's more about like we won't need to have that additional step.
Yes.
It continues to grow for years to come. Well, at least that's the idea behind it.
I also feel, there's a part of us when we awaken, we feel lost, right? So when you awaken, people start kind of falling away from you. You don't really resonate with people anymore. This is a great chance to find soul family. Soul family will understand you no matter what. They're there for you. I'm fortunate to have Mike, as my partner and part of my soul family, but, the next soul family we have is in Utah or, Tennessee. And we're just so spread out throughout the whole world that it's amazing that we can all be out through the whole world. But it's also, it makes you feel lonely, right? Because there are people that are not going to understand you. There are people that are going to question what you're doing and not necessarily have your back. So this is a good opportunity to meet like-minded people and get that connection and really enjoy that connection, even though they're not quite in your hometown or next door neighbors, but have that availability for you. So we're going to take a caller, and Amber in Ashton, Wyoming.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Amber. How are you?
How's it going?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
We are great. We are great. How can we help you?
So I just wanted, I guess, a reading. I have a few questions, about some of the people I've been hanging out with. Well, are they my true friends?
Let me ask you a question on your question. As you start progressing and because I'm getting that there's a lot of change in your life right now. There's a lot of shifting. As this change is happening, are you finding that they're supportive with where you're going and changing? Or is this something you're questioning as you're growing and, in your own path? Are you really, are they really supporting you, or are you meeting resistance? Is really what I would have to ask you to help you answer your question.
In a way, they're kind of supporting me. I don't know if it's just like a front that they're putting on.
So when you first asked that question, I got a pullback. I think you have one friend that is definitely there for you, and the others are kind of there for you, but they're not really understanding what's going on. And so what I keep hearing is communication is key. So being able to really communicate your feelings with those friends, and then you will find who is going to really be there for you and who's truly not going to be there for you. That's what I kind of, right now, they're not really understanding or following what's going on with you. So to me, it makes me feel like you've been kind of hesitant about sharing some stuff because you're afraid of judgment. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense to me. I also had another question. So I recently just got out of a really toxic relationship. I was being abused physically, mentally, and sexually. I was with a narcissist. Um, are people going to find out the truth about him? And has he been like stalking me around and stuff like that? Or like is karma going to come back and get him?
So people will definitely find out how he is, not at first, because the true narcissist really is good at, smoothing things over and making you look like a bad person and really figuring out, how you can really heal from all that abuse, right? So finding a very finding a way that you can heal from that, and by you healing from that and really pulling yourself away from that, more people will find out, unfortunately. The thing right now for you is to really, the guides keep saying, focus on yourself. Keep focusing on yourself and what you need. A lot of self-care. If you need to be vocal about it, that's great. But know that with a narcissist, they do not want anybody to know what's going on, right?
Okay.
So there could be some issues with that. I am getting that he is keeping loose tabs on you, is what I just heard. What are you getting?
I'm getting just work on the steps to forgive yourself for situations, even if they're not your fault. Forgive the situations that you were subjugated to. This will really help you grow and break away from that attachment. And the thing about narcissists is that they like to keep their hooks in you as long as they can. Even after they're gone out of your life, you're constantly thinking of them. You're constantly obsessing over if they're watching you or if their energy's near you. And once you start doing that work and forgiving the situations involved, you will really start to blossom and break away from that relationship and start to actually get your love back, get your light back, get all your energy back.
How exactly is he keeping tabs on me?
Through friends and social media.
I was just about to say social media as well.